Welcome back, everybody, to D5 Questing. That's embarrassing. Sorry you had to see that, folks. My closet door is open. I tried to close it, and a can of tuna fish got in the way. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, in case you missed it, top of the hat to you. Welcome back, everybody. D5 Questing. Ah! D5 Questing is in the house. You know what else is in the house? Poor wiring for the electricity. Yeah, that is the old breaker box right there. Breaker niner. And yeah, just the middle of the night, the other night, out of nowhere, got all hot. Not like that. So I was like, let's turn on the fan, y'all. So I tried, and it didn't turn on. And I was like, at the risk of waking up my wife, let's try turning on the light. So I flicked it, and that didn't turn on either. I was like, ugh. I didn't think about opening the window. Long story short, good friend Ben came over and basically was like, yeah, this and this and this, and fixed it. So Ben, thank you. No, he pulled out the switch, not that one, but the one in our room. Pulled out the old switcheroni and was like, yeah, that's why you don't like using these. So Ben, appreciate you. He's a good guy. He's one of the best in my opinion, my book. We used to work together, went to school together, went to high school together, didn't know each other in high school, which is weird because it was a small high school, but then we went to college together, graduated at the same time. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. That's for you, Ben. You know what? This is for you. I also want to say hey to Logan. What's up, Logan? I'm winking a lot. The more I wink, the less they're worth, I guess. It's kind of like signing a bunch of stuff. You know what? Logan, this one's for you. Yeah, I don't wink with my left eye very often. My mom can't wink. So whenever she does, like, we'll be playing Rook or something, you know, and she'll, like, try and wink, and she'll be like, Jacob. And it's like, yeah. Oh, I wonder what Mom's doing. Anyways. Mom, if you're listening to this, what's up? If you're listening to this, Mom, get back to bed. No. You're still my mom. I can't tell you what to do. Welcome back, everybody. Hey, name of the game, D100 Donjo. That's D100 Dungeon, for those of you just catching on. Got a special package in today. Yeah, hardcover copies of the Libros. So that's exciting because Martin and I just updated them, MK. And yeah. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't got your copy, do it. One, here's the thing, gang. They're cool. Two, the hard copies are way cool. I mean, so here's the thing. Here's the print-on-demand version. I took it down to my local printing store. And it's nice because you get the spiral bound, which is great. But there's just something about a hard copy. You know what I mean? Like, it's got that new book smell. If they could make that into a deodorant or a cologne or not a flavor of toothpaste, but like a smell of a toothpaste. And so, you know, you go up to somebody like, hey, and they're like, did you eat a new book for breakfast? You'd be like, yeah, I did. Anyways, if you haven't got your copy, get your copy. If you haven't got your hard copy, then that's probably next on the list. So Anyways, Martin, you're the best, man. And if I knew you back when I was getting married, then you would have been my best man. Also, shout out to my wife for making this episode possible. Yeah, she got me this this circle light. I would show you, but it's like, maybe if I careful, steady. Yeah, it's one of those. So, yeah. Anyway, so if that just falls down out of nowhere, I apologize. But we can do all sorts of playing with it. That's like how bright it came, but it was like that. And I was like, the sun, it burns. And because Sprague's a vampire. Anyways, yeah. So if that just falls down, if you hear a loud noise right in the middle, then that's what's going on. Lastly, thanks to Tabletop Audio, tabletopaudio.com for these sweet, sweet sounds. This is a new beginning, fitting for this chapter in Sprague's life. All right. So, let's begin where we left off, shall we? Sprague just finished his first quest. Turned into a freaking vampire. And is gonna, like, rule the world, probably. Because he's so... He's a vampire. A friend of mine said he saw Sprague in the showers. Said he was shredded. Said he had an 8-pack. No, we're still hurting, ladies and gents. We're still hurting bad. So we got to find us a village or a city at the risk of being discovered. Because we need health potions, and we need to be healed, and we got to repair our armor. So, I mean, we got the funds to do it. We got the money to do it. So we might as well make something happen. But let's jump into it, shall we? Welcome to D100 Dungeon. D5 questing. This is Sprague, as he was. Thanks to Christy. This is Sprague, as he is now. Yeah. He got some color in some areas and less color in others. Yeah, look at those. Look at those chompers, man. Yeah. So that's, he's looking all right. He's looking okay. Our adventurer, our brave adventurer. So I think what we got to do, we tried to have somebody else tell us about the lay of the land. Lady Bevan. We tried to get her to tell us, and she did not. She told us about a quest, but she didn't tell us about the lay of the land. So now we need to actually try it. And like the name of the action is the Scout action. Choose any adjacent hex that is yet to be generated and generate it. We would ask Lady Bevan again, but you're only allowed to do that one time. No, there's the camera. The light's not the camera. That's the camera. So you're only allowed to do that one time. So let's do this. It's kind of sixes on that. Let's do this hex right here. Let's generate that hex, and that way we can kind of potentially do something like this, or something. I'm digging these tunes. So, generating a hex. Number uno, step 1-0, is to terrain Train type. This takes 2. Takes 2. So it takes those days. Hey, you know what's cool? It's really cool that we don't have to forage and we don't have to worry about rations. Thank you, forest animals. And lost dogs. I would never eat a lost dog unless I needed to, and then I would. All right, 1 hondo. Here we go. I think that's the dice that I don't need. Delete. All right. Let's hope for something that at least has like 96. The sea. The sea. Oh! Oh, guys. The sea. The sea's a cool one because it... Let me... Oh, no, it's down here. The sea's a cool one. Copy. And... paste. Because, if I remember correctly, the sea... You have to connect it to the closest edge. And so it kind of generates a few hexes right off, which is pretty cool in my mind. Rivers. Side quest. Is that it? Pretty sure that's what it is. I just want to flip through it again because it smells so dang good. You know what I mean? Traveling to faraway lands. No, that's not it. Owning mounts. That's kind of sad. I was hoping to own a mount, and maybe I will. You know, someday. Here we go. The sea hex. If a sea hex is not placed in a hex on the edge, the sea will flow to the nearest edge of this sheet. So kind of like you're dropping a source block for water. So the sea must always reach another sea hex or the edge of the world builder hex sheet, or it may not be placed, and another terrain hex is generated. All new sea hexes that are added to this hex sheet must be named. The player rolls on table WBN. Oh, and it's the shortest path, lowest number of hexes. So in this case, it's just going straight down. Right there. So we get to generate 2 names, you guys. Which is pretty cool. Alright, let's go to... We'll name the first one first. It's only fitting. LMN. Right there. Sea of... Alright. First one. 56. Wizards Sea. The Wizards Sea. Or as the Germans say, Wizards Sea. If you're watching this from Auf Deutschland, Guten Abend, mein Liebst. Und willkommen zu meiner show. Yeah, tip of the hat to you. Tip of the lid. No, I actually was taking German for a little bit. That's why my German was so good there. Wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. Wizards. See. And what's cool about the Wizards, see, is it's +1 centivo. Alright. You guys, my nose. I gotta shave. I'm just gonna shave my whole mustache off. Alright. Next roll of the dice. 57. Was it really just 56, 57? No way. The White Sea. That is pretty cool. And this is the White Sea. Alright, yeah, that's... There we go, we'll just do it like this. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of like that. I'll try and fill that in a little bit. Hey, you guys, we got some agua fresca. Maybe not fresh water. Probably not, because it's... Can seas be fresh water? Let me know. There's another podcast I listened to. They talked about freshwater sharks. That's a thing. So they had a good chuckle about that. All right, well, I mean, we got a twofer. That's pretty cool. That's neato potatoes. So there's no limit on how many times we can do that. So let's generate this one. Mark off another couple dias. Marking them off in red now for the blood. Blood for the blood god. All right. The one right below us is going to be 60 ochos. Hills. Hills. It's a correct 5. That's a correct 5 die, but we're not going to worry about that. All right. All right, my children. This is called Lore Keeper Grove. Fitting for the hills. So now we generate the name. Hills. 26. Hills of Mist. Avalon. Right? Right. Right. Which color did I do for hills? Desert, forest, tundra. Yeah. Just as I thought. This one. Hills. Harold's Hills. Copy. Hey, I just want to say thanks to everybody that stuck with the show. You know what I mean? You guys are pretty good. Pretty great, actually. And I appreciate you. Paste. No, I really do appreciate it. And I hope you guys understand that I really do. And it means a lot to me when you guys comment, when you guys email on the show. D5questers@gmail.com. No, I really do appreciate it. And you guys are awesome. So, thank you. I mean, I really do appreciate it. Hills of Mist. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hills of Mist. You know what we forgot to do on the last one? Roll to see if an event happened. So we're gonna finish generating this one and then we'll roll for 2 events. Dos eventivos. Alright, so let's roll see if there's a settlement, shall we? 30% or less. H, you can't be calling me right now, man. I'm recording a show. You silly goose. H is one of the other guys. He plays Champ from the OG show. He's a cool guy. H. He's my cousin. He gets it. Don't make it weird though. Hills. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Those are pretty good hills. Pretty good hills. All right. 30% or less. I really hope. Yes! I mean, I understand it landed on the D6, but we're keeping it. All right, gang? Now we got to roll the D6 to see what settlement it is. So on a 1 through 3, it's a village. On a 4 to 5, it's a town. On a 6, it's a city. Let's hope for any of those, honestly. Any of those would be great. 5. Circle. Circle gets the square. Who remembers that? So this is going to be a seaside village. Naturally. Seaside town. Oh, man. You guys, we got one. That's kind of big. Oh, man. This is a good app. This is just a nice... Bring it back. Collect it. Collect your thoughts. Find Zen. Find your Zen. All right, let's roll for the settlement name, shall we? Settlement names. We roll twice on the name. 63. 45. Wow, 2 in 1 day. 63, 45. Well, maybe we don't go there. Oh! Plague not. Plague not. 63 is plague. 45 is not. We're doing it, guys. Plague not. Wow. Hopefully it's not one of those ironic names. Plague not. Plague not. You about to get the plague all up in you. All right, next step. Settlement. Naming the settlement. Check. Roads and rivers. If we have a town, we add 10% for a town. All right. And another 10%. All right, so if flowing to edge. Flowing through. Oh, okay. So 25% plus 10% is 35% for a road. 35 or less for a road. Can we get lucky twice? Yes! I can. All right. And then we roll to see what the direction. I always forget. Just whoop, like that. All right, so D6. Oh, no, we got to see if it splits, though. Oh, that's right. Whatever roll that is. I haven't looked at it. Whatever roll that is. Roll the D. Oh, no. Is it first? When a road runs through the hex, we need to know in which direction it flows. Okay. Okay, so this is where it starts. So this is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It starts bottom left or the southwest. All right, now let's see if it splits. Roll the D6. On a result of 5, it will split. Okay. On a 5, it will split and flow to a second edge. On a 6, it will split twice. Oh man, this is so exciting, you guys. 5 or 6 for a split. Okay, so it doesn't split, but we got ourselves a got ourselves a road. All right, before we draw the road, let's check for a river. 45% for a river. Here we go, 45% for a river. Can we get like 3 times in a row? Oh! Close. Fate point. Just kidding. Can't use them. And I wouldn't use them for that. All right, we got ourselves. That was, oh man. Okay. So this road, I wonder if that means it starts down here. And probably comes through Plague Knot, and then something like that would be my guess for the road. Maybe a port up there in the Wizard's Sea. Maybe. Maybe. Roads and rivers, colors and shading. Well, done. Sun dappled trail. All right, let's roll our events. So we got to roll our event. This is the populace table. Therefore, after the while scouting, there's a chance that the adventurer might have an event. Therefore, after the hex has been generated, the player, that's me, finds the adventurer's current hex on table WBT terrain and cross-references it with a populace column to find the percentage chance of an event. They apply any modifiers for the settlements, roads, rivers, etc. All right, equal to or less than. We are in the jungles of death, and there's a little triangle, but that don't mean anything for this, anyways. When we come back, we gonna rip that camp up. I like camping, by the way. Raise the hands. Who likes camping? Yes or yes? Don't say anything at me right now if you love camping. No. I enjoy it. If you don't like it, that's fine. Jungles owe death. Populace, 25% chance. All right, first roll of the... this is for the first event. 25% or less for an event. 5. The nickel. All right, let's roll again to see if we get 2 events in a row. Sorry, gang. 22. Doubles. You guys, so much cool stuff has happened this game. Here's what we're gonna do. I know I said on 100s, but if you remember last time, or like the time before, one of those times, I was like, I got something cool that I'm probably just going to show you anyways. So much cool stuff's happened on this episode. Let's do it. Let's break out Black Diamond, Sabertooth, Crampons. Yeah. For a minute there, I was really big into ice climbing. So I bought me some crampons. Those suckers are mean, man. Big fan of ice climbing. If you've never been, go with somebody who has. Like, don't just go do it yourself. You gotta do it the right way. But yeah, came with 2. Box of 2. I almost used them on that hike that I went on, where I rolled those shorts. But I forgot to take them, and I'm kind of glad I did. I didn't really need them. When I fell through the snow, it was only thigh high, but it was only a few times, and it would have been a lot more weight. Those were not light weight. But I digress. You didn't come here to talk about ice climbing gear. If you did, let me know, and I'll just show you like my 2 things that I have. No, I love it. Ice climbing is probably one of my favorite activities to do. Yeah. Anyways. Okay. We got ourselves an event. 2 events. Event number 1, 30. That's saddlebags. That's what they called me in high school. They didn't call me They didn't really call me that. Don't you worry. I gotta go to table E first. I can't just. And events. Forest. Jungles. 30. Oh, son of a gun. Find out next week what we're up against. Jungles 30 if you want to look ahead. If you do, you better keep your darn mouth shut. No. Tune in next week. We got ourselves a good event coming up. And fitting, no less. So, yeah, next time might be a short ep. Might not be. Who knows? But the event in this case is fitting for what just happened. Put it that way. Tune in next week to find out what happens next time. Remember, that was Spragg. We didn't really talk to him much. He's still there. I'm Jacob. You're the fans. This is D5 Questing, D100 Dungeon Edition. We'll see you next time. D5 Questing.